Shalom, shalom to the elect of the nation of Yasha Allah. Kal halal la Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Rechaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the Great Millstone GMS. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Ado and Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. And yeah, man, you know the Lord Yahweh Bahasham Yahshua, man, he's in these storms and tempests, okay, and these earthquakes, man. All right, these people caught hell over there. Okay, and things are getting worse, man. All right, we've actually got a couple articles. All right, as you can see, the first one from the Independent, which was this is recent, just 15 hours ago. All right, you see Typhoon Yagi, deletion toll soars to 143 as whole village swallowed by landslide in Vietnam. Okay, so the Lord is visiting the earth which He made, man, right, and He's certainly bringing judgment. Torrent of water gushing down a mountainside in Lao Cai province buried the Lang New hamlet with 35 families in mud and debris. So yeah, okay, yeah, this is taking place, man. Well, this took place already. All right, the year 2024, the hopeful year of the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and today's Wednesday, the 11th of September. All right, which today marks the 23rd anniversary of 9/11 as well. Okay, which you Amalekites, you small hatters, you were behind that. Okay, even there were some were told not to even come to work. That day, before the towers were struck. Right, the you know the details and stuff. So it says thousands of residents in Vietnam's capital Hanoi, all right, were evacuated on Wednesday as floodwaters from the swollen Red River inundated streets days after Typhoon Yagai struck the north of the country, causing widespread devastation. Yeah, man. Okay, screams and shouts, man, things like that. Just imagine facing that. Floods and landslides triggered by the powerful typhoon which made landfall on Saturday claimed at least 143 lives so far, with 69 still missing. So, the toll could go up, the deletion toll could go up. The torrent of water gushing down a mountainside in Lao Cai province on Tuesday buried the Lang New hamlet with 35 families in mud and debris. Right, Vietnamese state broadcaster VTV said only about a dozen people are known so far to have survived. Rescuers have recovered 16 bodies and are continuing the search for about 40 others. Yagai, the strongest typhoon to hit Asia this year, unleashed torrential rain and strong winds across northern Vietnam, including Hanoi, which is the capital. You see? So yeah, man, it's much destruction. Okay. So before I go further, man, let's get some scriptures. Look at the time, 11:44 p.m. Let's go to the book of Psalm, chapter 68, and verse 20. Right, and also it's the Day of Atonement as well. Right now, Psalm chapter 68, and verse 20 reads, He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto Yahweh, the Lord, belong the issues from death. That's right, man. You can get impaled, by a tree from the sheer force winds. Okay, look at the all that debris and mud they were covered in, and things like that, man. Plus the torrential rain and the winds. Okay, and that could blow a large object your way and suddenly just take you out, man. You see? And that's why the Most High is to be feared. Alright? In fact, reminds me of this. Go to the story. Mark 4 and 35. Alright. So let's go to the Gospel of St. Mark, chapter 4. Alright. start verse 35, and it reads, look at the subheading, Yahushai stills the sea. And the same day, when the evening was come, he said unto them, right, Yahushai said unto them, let us pass over unto the other side. And when they had sent away the multitude, they took him even as he was in a ship, and there were also with him other little ships. And there arose a great storm of wind, and the waves beat into the ship, so that it was now full. And he was in the hinder part of the ship, asleep on a pillow. And they awake him, and say unto him, Master, carest you not that we perish? Alright, and he, Yahushua, arose and rebuked the wind, and said unto the sea, Peace, be still. And the wind ceased, right, it stopped, and there was a great calm. And he said unto them, Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith? Alright, and they feared exceedingly, and said one to another, What manner of man is this, that even the wind and the sea obey him? That's right, man. That's the power we serve. You see? That goes to show you there was a spirit, in that storm, okay? In that sea, right, in those waves, right? And when the Messiah rebuked it, it stopped, man. Okay, the sea was calmed, and again, that's the almighty power that we serve. Okay, but you heathens, man, you serve false gods and idols that cannot deliver you, all right, in the time of trouble. All right, you're gonna call up, probably call upon them, all right. And look, and they're buried in the mud and debris along with you. All right. Let's go to the book of Psalm again, chapter 83. Read verse 13, and it reads, O my power, make them like a wheel as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. That's what the Lord can do, man. All right. Verse 15, and it reads, So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. So this is what the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, man, is doing. That's what the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahshai is doing, man. He's persecuting these people with these tempests and storms, typhoons, right? Okay. You've even got volcanic eruptions, wildfires, right? And these people, they're freaking out, of course. All right. Some may not even have, they're not. Some of them may not even be used to this weather. All right. So they become, scared. All right. Afraid. All right. Evacuating, man, as well. Panic buying water and stuff like that. Verse 16, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh. And you see the word Lord in all capitals. It's talking about the Heavenly Father Yahweh. Okay. Alright. So all you heathens will bow down to the names Yahweh, Yahushai, shortly. Okay, you will worship the power of Yasha Allah, man, soon enough. Okay. And their faces must have been filled with shame, man. Okay. You can only imagine. You see? And it just happened like that. They weren't expecting it. You see? Not at all. Verse 17, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. And that's what happens to those people, man. Confounded, right, and troubled, man. Right? Put to shame. And, was it 140 something perished as well? Let's get the etymology of the word confound. Adjective confounded, as an intensive execration, odious, detestable, damned, 1650s, past participle, adjective from confound, and in its oldest sense of condemn, curse. Yeah, those people were condemned. They were condemned to that, man. Okay, the Lord saw fit, to take those lives. Okay. Some were injured as well. Okay, curse. Yeah, that came upon them. All right, confound. Verb. 1300, to condemn, curse, or to destroy utterly. That's exactly what happened to them. From Anglo-French, confounded it. Trees bloated, uprooted. All right. That slide, okay. that landslide as well. All right. You would have had houses being destroyed. Okay. To confuse, jumble together, bring into disorder, especially of the mind or senses, disconnect, perplex. Yeah, they were definitely perplexed, man. To mingle, to mix together. All right. Come together, fundre, to pour. All right. And the Lord poured out judgment upon them. Okay. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. Okay. See, in the kingdom, you ain't worshipping whatever God you want. No way. Okay. Verse 18, that men may know that you, whose name alone is Yahweh, are the Most High over all the earth. Alright? So, hey, the times we're heading to, alright, you will recognize that the true and living God of the Bible, alright, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is to be feared, alright, and revered. Okay? It's not Krishna that's doing this, it's not Vishnu, it's not Allah, no way. Okay? The Lord can flood out your house, man, and just keep you trapped in there. Even a wire could fall and cause an electrocution. Alright? Something could just impale you. Alright? You could drown. Terrible ways to go. Let's get the other article. And this was recent as well, man. California, over there in Babylon the Great, America. Alright? Rocked by swarm of 5 earthquakes in just 48 hours, right? 2 days. Okay? So it updated on the 9th of September this year. Residents in California experienced a swarm of 5 earthquakes within the last 48 hours. A 4.4 magnitude was felt in the north around Lake County on Saturday, and 2 more struck in the area the following evening, ranked as a 2.7 and 2.8 magnitude. Locals in Southern California also reported 2 more quakes on Saturday, with the largest ranking a 3.9 magnitude. Northern California typically sees a spate of about 50 earthquakes per month. Experienced 2 quakes this weekend, in addition to the 2 felt in the southern area of the state. See that? The 2.7 magnitude earthquake struck Covelo shortly after 12 p.m. on Sunday, and the second 2.8 magnitude occurred at 10:52 p.m. that same day. Hey, man. So yeah, these things are happening so frequent as well. All right, and it's intensifying too. Let's go to the book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 29. Verse 6 reads, "You shall be visited of Ha'adawan Yahweh of hosts, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." So it's the Lord doing this, man. Plain and simple. Okay. More natural disasters are happening, alright? More often now so than before, than years before. Because there's so much, wickedness on the earth, man, and the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. Okay? Psalm chapter 66, in verse 5, and it reads, "Come and see the works of the Heavenly Father Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men." You ain't going to hear this in church, are you? You see? And so, the plantation Christians are always saying, "Oh, God knows my heart. God just does good all the time. He's good all the time." Not my God. He'll never do this. Yeah. Well, it clearly says it in his word. Come and see the works of God, Yahweh. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Let's get this in another translation. Alright. RSV, come and see what God has done. He is terrible in his deeds among men. Okay. NLT, come and see what our power has done, what awesome miracles he performs with people. And indeed, this was a dreadful miracle, man. It's a dreadful thing that happened to, you know, you people in Vietnam. Okay, terrifying. That's why the Most High is to be feared, right? Because at the end of the day, man, the Lord's caused the spirits to, to rile up, you know, that typhoon, all right? Those earthquakes as well. You see, and nothing is by coincidence. Okay, things happen for a reason, and this is all, done in the spirit, and it's manifested. It's all set, and this is already planned by the Lord, right? And it manifested in the physical. You see. Floodwaters, man, inundated streets. Right, all the the environment's damaged now. Okay. Imagine the clear up as well. That 143 lives so far, 69 still missing. Yeah, that's it. The torrent of the water gushing down a mountainside. Right, that's the province it gushed down in. Buried the Lang New hamlet with 35 families in mud and debris. They all of a sudden just came upon them. Alright? They could not do nothing about that. Okay? Emergency services, right? They couldn't prevent the typhoon. Couldn't they? No? They can't stop these earthquakes. See if I can play this. Thai authorities said at least 2 people in Thailand have perished as a result of the landslides. Sometimes I kind of want to just... Let's see this. Alright, fair use, not making any money off of this. Right, not using the content to make money. Alright, some Reuters channel. All these cookies, man. It's gonna come up with an advert.
Oh, wow. She's been looking for an insight in that data forever. Oh, hi.
I'm gonna find it.
This is just put up 2 hours ago. Yeah, Thailand as well.
Parts of Vietnam remained severely flooded on Wednesday after the deadly Typhoon Yagi hammered the Southeast Asian nation with gales and torrential rain. In Thai Nguyen, some 50 miles from the capital, Hanoi, residents rowed their canoes through the streets, while others tried to salvage what they could of their belongings.
Look at that.
This man said it's the worst flood he's ever seen, and that the ground floor of his home was entirely underwater.
Yeah.
It's a similar situation for this woman, who said her property was destroyed.
Yeah. Property destroyed, now displaced, homeless now, most likely.
Destroyed in the storm.
Có thể là mất sạch ạ, sau cơn bão này.
Not to mention the disease.
Officials have reported scores of people dead and missing, mostly from flash floods and landslides. Authorities in Hanoi evacuated thousands of people from their homes along the Red River as its waters rose to a 20-year high. Yagi was
in case you have a cut or something on that, you're in those muddy waters, it could get infected and you could have, get a potential illness, disease from that.
The most powerful typhoon to hit Asia this year, bringing catastrophic flash flooding to neighboring Thailand as well.
Yeah, and there's more to come.
At least 2 people were killed and hundreds stranded after heavy rains swept through 2 northern provinces, swelling rivers, inundating settlements, and triggering mudslides, Thai authorities said on Wednesday. And about 9,000 households have been impacted.
The flooding that we have seen.
Thai conservation scientist Pech Manapawit said climate change and disaster mismanagement are to blame for the devastation at hand.
The rain intensity is so high that now we have the new term, right? That called rain bomb, because of the rain intensity that has never before existed. And I think this also overwhelmed our infrastructure that used to perhaps deal with a much less volume of water. And on top of that, we didn't do well enough in terms of preparedness.
Manapawit, who's also a government advisor, said the floods should be a wake-up call for policymakers.
So the government, I think, have to really realize about there's no economy on the dead planet, and now there's so much crisis happening around us. We have to really think differently in terms of driving economic forward.
It flooded out as well. See? Anyway, that's all I got to say on that, man. All praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahshai Shalom, to the elect.